Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. Finally Friday. How do y'all feel about that? Boy, finally Friday, and it really is. Even though I've only worked 3 days, I am whipped to a frazzle. I didn't even go dumpster dive today. I did walk, and I came home to change to dumpster dive because they have a camera and my shirt says biggest day where I work. And so I couldn't do that. So then I'm like, I just can't go over there, you know? So I didn't. Wow. How are y'all doing? I'm going to quit yakking for a minute. Just for a minute. You know I'm not going to ever quit yakking. Let's just get rid of some of these or let it go. A couple of the things that I got to make room for. I was watching Marseille, our vintage store, and she is so right. If you ever get jewelry jars, there's so much of it that accumulates so fast. So we want it to accumulate in someone else. These are the teal and purple and blue, so I'm going to mark it down. It's going to be, was it $7? Let's do $6. There's 13 pairs in there or more. They're just smaller. This color, when they're colorful, they seem to be smaller. So that's the last pair of earrings, groups of earrings. The Brady bunch is moving, y'all. I don't know what to do. I'm really nervous about it. I feel like we're gonna. So we got 2 of these buckets left from the 4 videos. So let's see if y'all can find a treasure today. This is the one with the rice pearls and the coral. This is like angel wing coral or some type of coral, little coral beads. It's beautiful. It does not have a precious metal clasp though, which I was surprised, but 18 because of the coral. There's a lot of it. It's the kind of coral color that I'm used to seeing before that bright red bamboo stuff came along, which is this right here. Some red bamboo coral, a Southwest style. I'll drop it down to $6 with a pendant and glass blue tone beads or turquoise tone beads. I can't really pull them out of there. Jasper chips, lots of them, $9. Green dyed stone with some glass, black stone, blue stone, and then a glass pendant of a star at the bottom. I'll just drop it way down to $9. This is glass, and these are the little cat eye. It's very unusual. It's brown glass, clear with black lines, and the beads in the necklace match it. Wood, glass, and the cat eye, $6. I don't think this is marked. No. But these are pearl. Some type of pearl that are bluish, iridescent, purplish. And then the little ones, I'm not sure what the little ones are. The little round, they look like some kind of stone, or I don't think they're garnet, but they're similar to that. They may be, I don't know. They look a little bit more brown than garnet. And then the blue beads. So we'll do $9 on that as well. Toggle clasp, and then you're having pearls with glass. Oh no, I think this blue is stone. $9. This one is the most amazing. Some kind of quartz or stone pendant. I don't think it's glass. And then we have glass here, but right here and right here is stone. I think this is a stone. That's a shell. So a mixture of glass and stone. I'm at $12 on this one. Still have a bunch of these, not quite as many hearts. $6. White stone heart, $6. Kind of a gray with tans and white. Beautiful thick stone with an edge to it and another matching one on top. And then we have a pink one and a light colored one, $6 each. And I have quite a few others. I have a shoebox full. Here's the gray one, $6. Yeah, they've been moving and moving and moving, and today the treadmill, and I was like, surely their kid doesn't have that much stuff. That's a really nice one as well. And we still have more. But they're kind of those colors. They're either this color or this color or this color, but they're variations of it. Hematite with big beads, $9. They have a pool back there, so they're either going to rent it or sell it. And I hope they don't rent it, but there's no sign. Amethyst, nice long ones as well, down here at the end, $14. It's gorgeous. It goes from small chips to larger to some pretty decent size down here. Here's another amethyst. It has nice big beads with little stars, blue dyed stone, gold stone accent. Oh, that's right. I can put a clasp on it. Let me just make sure. I forgot. So I don't know where they're moving or what's, I don't think it's very far. It may be in the same town. But they've been good neighbors, so it's a little bit, I don't like it is all I know. I don't like change, and I don't like the unknown, and yeah, life's hard when you're like that. I know. I know I have clasps in here. Maybe I set them. Here they are. Let's see what color it should be. Probably gold tone. Well, I've survived work so far. The lady that's been what I call harassing me, she's not there today. I don't even want to think about it. So this can just go on there. And then that part can go. So let's see if I can't fix it right here, right now. So anyway, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe they're still moving kids to college, but their kids have been in college, so maybe they're downsizing and they're tired of the pool. We'll see if they sell it or if they just plain old. Now wait, yeah, that would be like the jump ring, I think. Okay, now it has a clasp. Thank you, Barbara. I don't know how she got the name Jewelry Pirate. Boy, I would love to have that name. But she had lost power up there. She's making jewelry videos. Very knowledgeable lady. Jewelry Pirate. That Northeastern hit her and knocked the power out for 3 days. I've been oblivious to it all. I've had my own storm down here, but I haven't seen the weather, and I knew there was a storm. $10. The greens. Maybe this is, I don't know what the green and white is. This one's kind of, it's an interesting pendant. It's beautiful green. If you like greens, this one is $14. It's gorgeous. All different kinds of stone. I had thought that one stone was the Connemara marble, but I did not look it up, and I'm not sure. This is by INC ink. It's a nice glass clear with a gold tone on the back, $5. Nothing wrong with it. Hematite with glass, I think, beads with blue through it. It could also be a quartz, I don't know. That's dyed. We'll do $9 on this one as well. This is a pretty delicate little, has a flower, and it has pearls, and I think some stones, and I do believe it says 925. It's vintage, very delicate. It does say 925 right there at the edge. So that's nice, $9. Sodalite or lapis and or both, $12. So, yeah. One of the ladies I worked with last year, when our job is just super stressful and hard anyway. And whenever we thought it was rough last year, before COVID, even though we had heard about COVID at spring break, I was like, how's it going? And she said, oh, this isn't anything. I used to work in the Peace Corps. Okay, Tigerite, $9. So today, all of a sudden, she's saying, I heard her say, I've been to the university looking for, we have a university here. It's the second biggest, it might be the first largest employer in town. Blues, $14. Big blue stones with some silver discs, silver tone discs. And she said, as a secretary, because she used to do that. And she lives with her mom. She's 40 something and she lives with her mom, and that's fine. But I think that gives you a little more wiggle room to, I have to keep my job, to keep my house. Even though my house mortgage is less expensive than when we were in an apartment. We had to get out of the apartments because it was $800 a month when we left, and it started at $550. And it was just money out the window. So we tried real hard. We got a down payment, y'all. It was every nickel and dime, and I got a little bit of inheritance from a friend of mine's mom who I knew growing up, $2,000, and from a great aunt, $5,000 when she passed. So we socked that away and didn't touch it for years until we could come up with enough to offset when you buy a house. And my mom loaned us $15,000 to match, so that we didn't have to pay that monthly premium mortgage insurance. So we paid the 20% down, and then we paid my mom back slowly over the since 2014, and that's done. This is beautiful glass, made to look like opal in there. Some people think it is. I don't know. Okay, hematite, $12. Pinks and a heart with rhinestone and hematite. Very interesting. So anyway, I got off on a tangent. So she lives with her mom, and this is really, oh, this was $9.25 as well. It's right up here in the clasp. So $12. We've got a string of small stones, glass. Yeah, I've been in my room without a mask because I've been by myself all day at work, and there's dust in there, and that's what you hear. I've got allergies to it. My doctor thought it was the house. I said, actually, I feel better when I'm not at work. And then this beautiful bezel that's got some blue, red in there, so green and red. Did I say the price? I don't remember. $12. This one I really like. I mean, these pieces, I mean, this is the thing you wear and people turn around. I guess that's the string going through there, but it's stone and glass beads and stone, and I don't, like, this is stone down here, and then I can't tell what's what. I'd be able to if I took the time. It's signed ALJ. I don't know if this is sterling. This is not marked. And then it has this shoestring thing you can pull. And it's soft. It's not metal up here. If you're allergic to metal, that won't bother you. $12. A stretchy $3 pearls. They're kind of flat in different shapes. I'm gonna get to this, back to the story. I think I am gonna wear this actually. Fierce. Nobody bought that with amethyst and volcanic rock. Fierce, Dino. Alrighty, and purple pearls, pink pearls, and shell, $12. I mean, these are even more rock bottom, underneath the rock bottom prices. Landscape or picture jasper. I can't remember which one I called it and which one's the real one. And then some other agates in there. $10. And then it says something cool and inspirational. Stretchy. Anyway, long story short, she said she's been looking for a secretarial job. I was stunned. I said, you're kidding me, right? Because last year she said, oh, this ain't nothing. I worked in the Peace Corps for however many years. And we would, I don't know what, have a bathroom outside and not, I don't remember what we were complaining about last year, but it led to talking about how she was sweaty, and I don't remember what the deal was, but how she survived in a third world country and helped them dig a water well and all this. So she's like, I'm tough. So, but this year, we got 3 weeks to go till we see more people in the building, and let me tell you, she's looking for a secretary job. And there's nothing wrong with a secretary job. I'm just saying she's got a position right now that people would dream of, but it is so much work to do this job now. It's unbelievable. So she would be willing to give that up because she fought real hard to get this job she's got, and this is her second year, and she's not liking the way it's just too much. And I told her, man, I feel a lot better because I thought I was like, okay, every year it's harder and harder, but this is just too much. Plus, I don't know if I'm going to get sick or not. I don't have this. What you hear is from being in my room around that dust, and I did dust and clean and stuff. Got things organized. All right, so this is a gorgeous black. I know y'all are like, how much? How much? $10. Look at this blue, these blue stones with these pearls that are a goldish color, green gold, not stretchy. You're gonna have to roll it on. I don't know if that'll even work. So you might want to use this for the beads or make it a pendant or something. I don't know, but these stones and these pearls are just absolutely phenomenal. So this is $9. My brain's slowed down, as you can imagine. We're gonna have this be $3. It's like stone agates, $3. And look at this one. It's got pearl and glass and a toggle, $3. By the way, I have 200 pounds of jewelry in the other room. 200 pounds, people. I haven't been able to get to. Well, we did these, and then it all started coming. Because Aunt Perry's been all over it. This is 22 from Kohl's. It's got quartz and glass, and it's gold tone, and it's new. $9. Killing me. It's killing me. This will be a freebie. It's kind of a broken on the thing, but it's black plastic with a shell covering. And this is some kind of interesting material. I don't know what. Look at this. Pearls and blue. I got to keep this now that I think about it. Every time I see this, it just blows my mind. Every time I see it. Oh, oops, I think somebody did want this. Here it is, the potato pearl. I'm going to go back and look. I think it's a new person. I didn't realize that this was in there, so you'll get it. I think it was $5, the potato pearl stretchy. You'll get it. I didn't know. I did look. Yeah, the Brady Bunch. What are we going to do? This is pearls. And they're that golden color. And you put it over your neck, I think, and let them hang down on each side. So this is $9. How in the world did we get through 4 videos and nobody got the, what you call this stuff? The pink stuff. Rose quartz. I never think of rose when I look at this, ever. Nice and long, super long. $18. And $4 rose quartz stretchy bracelet. I think we determined these were stamped 925. This says made in Mexico. I don't think this is, but it does not stick to a magnet. And so I'm at 18, and these are heavy. I mean, they're solid. I don't know why I'm getting rid of them, but I'm just moving stuff. Like some people say, you can't keep it all. Ocean jasper, maybe. Some pretty jaspers here. Some possible turquoise or dyed stone there, but it's so small it could actually be turquoise. Some yellow stone. $9. Big green, hunky, chunky, hunky. That reminds me, I got to tell y'all what happened last night. I'll tell y'all at the end. $6. I like this yellow too. I'm going to keep that yellow. Multicolor, lots of stones, some glass. $7. These are second time around prices. I was just going to put it up for a while, and because we did do 4 videos of gemstones, and not everybody, some people like other things, but $3. This is, actually it should go with the blue. I'm going to keep it and let it go with, there's a matching, there's something that this would match to. Let me see. I know there's one. Is it in here? Let me show y'all this while I look and talk. Did somebody ask for this? I think somebody asked for this one. I'll go back and look. In fact, I know they did. One of these is skulls. These are the skulls. So we're gonna say $6, and it's on a, it's kind of a, has issues and damage from the skulls going up and down. So you might want it on something different. And you might want to clean and polish that up. So $6 for this one with the skulls. And this one has beads that are not skulls. It needs to be cleaned as well. $6 for that one. I'm gonna look and talk. Last night at 7 o'clock, all the fire alarms went off. It sounded horrendous. We walked around the house frantically thinking we were about to see flames and smoke. We did not. I had even cooked outside on a plug-in, but you never know with a house like this if some wiring is messed up. So I'm trying to look for that I think matches, and let's see if I found it. Oh, they're both necklaces, so that doesn't make sense. Okay, so $3 for this blue one. So we were running around, and then I went outside and looked at the roof. Nothing, thank God. And I pulled the, poor Minka, I had to go get the things I put on my ears that go over the outside of the ears when you mow on a rider mower. I had to go get those, and my buddy was just in here with fingers in her ears. And we, one of the detectors was kind of flashing a red, and we got up there and tried to change the battery. The problem was this one was what they call the hub. Now, I'm never having a hub, no hubbub. Not going to happen again. And I really want to ask them why they set it up like they did. When we first bought the house, we had an electric company that's a great company come in and do rewire a bunch of stuff, because the person living here just did a lot of their own thing, and the person that owned it before, he rented it, and everything was just like he probably looked it up in a Reader's Digest how-to book, you know, because even the electricians were taking pictures. So they were like, I've never seen this before. I was like, just make sure it doesn't burn down. So anyway, we took out the batteries. It didn't help. So finally, we called the fire department. Non-emergency. I didn't dial 911 because all of a sudden I started seeing water drip through that hub, that round thing that's up on the ceiling. Water was dripping slowly, oozing through there, and I just, oh my God, there's water coming through here now. Holy smokes. And then I realized, I bet it's the air conditioning unit up in the attic, flooding up there. And then the image was just dressed, you know, horrible. So I went out to the side of the house and saw the pipe, and all this water was running out of there, and so the drip, 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 and so we called non-emergency. I've had that phone number for a while, police sitting out for our neighbors, just in case they were banging, you know, and not trying to break in. Now, if they're trying to break the door down, it's 911, but if they're just banging and hollering, hey, I know you hear me in there, like they used to, but they're gone now. So I had a non-emergency number. So I called her and I said, and she could hear all that blaring, and I was outside. You could hear it outside. And so I said, no ma'am, it's not, we don't have a fire. Are you sure? I said, I don't think we do. But yeah, I think it's the malfunction water, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll send somebody over right away. So we're in a cul-de-sac, a short street. So a fire truck, they're huge, y'all. Here it comes, takes up the whole thing in front of the house. The neighbors are probably like, what did they do at dinner? And three, hunky chunky guys came in, is what I'm going to say. I just appreciate it for my mom. I mean, I would, but I can see why people like firefighters, because there's not an ounce of fat on them. Three of them had matching masks that were part of a uniform that were not droopy, saggy. They were tight on their cheekbone and face and their jaw. Nobody looks good in a mask. These guys, they look good in a mask with their, eyes looking out over the mask, looking at you and listening and like nodding. And then they're there one of them went and just reached up, got on the chair, reached up and just pulled that thing off the ceiling. Well, I was reading that don't undo this because you have to disconnect it from the breakers. And we flipped the breakers. We tried everything before we called him. So he just reached up there and just pulled it down. And then there's a wire hanging down, but it's not, it's kind of like a telephone cord where it has to have it's not just like a wire like you think. And that stopped it. And then they went and checked the other ones and said, well, the rest of them are working still on their own. They're just not connected to the hub. And then one of them went up into the attic and they located by tapping, yep, that thing was directly underneath the drain pan. It overflowed slightly. So that's like 7:30. We called the air conditioning people that we've dealt with for heater and air since 2014. They sent a guy out within 30 minutes, and we're wearing our mask. They're wearing their mask. He wore his mask too, because I've had a drip in a bathroom sink. I don't want to call a plumber because of this mess, COVID. So anyway, he came in and was, after an hour, he went up there and the this, the that, long story short, it was clogged. And he unclogged it. I guess it gets like he said it gets slimy and clogs up, because of the constant water. And so he flushed it all out with Clorox and he this, that, and then he put a switch in there that he said, took pictures and said if it ever rises up, it'll switch the whole unit off so you'll know to call us. And it'll stop the condensation. But we are August and it's humid here, and the thing was clogged and couldn't keep up. But to have it connected to the fire alarm system like that. So now the fireman, I said, do we need an electrician? And he just said, no, you don't need one. And I just told my friend, I'm not calling him out here right now. I'm just going to wait. The fire guys said we're not in danger of a fire. And they were even concerned because the wiring was a little wet. They were like, no, it's not that bad. You're fine. You'll be okay. So I called my mom when it was over because she called in the middle of it, which her phone calls, there's always the worst timing. And I said, this is what happened. And she was like, oh, I wish I could have been 82-year-old. Oh, I wish I could have been over there. I said, I know. I enjoyed it for you so I could tell you about it. And then she said, Susan, your life is never boring. And I said, I know, and I want it to be boring. I'm the type that wants boring. I don't want events. I want the same thing every day, with some interesting things like jewelry and finding gold and silver and all. But I don't like this kind of excitement where the adrenaline after that, I was just like, oh my God, I hope I can fall asleep. So needless to say, that wore us out too. So it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. And I will get to y'all's requests tonight.